Hey guys, I have a Discord server. You guys should totally join our community. I'm also really active on Twitch as well as social media like Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. If you guys want to follow me and stay up to date with everything, check out all the links in the description down below. And I guess enjoy the video.
Today we're going to be checking out some of the best skins in CSGO that look expensive, but they're actually really cheap. So if you're looking for some cheap ideas to improve your inventory, this video will hopefully help you guys and give you a little bit of inspiration. So hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get right into it. Hey, what's up guys, it's Chipper here and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be going over the ultimate CSGO inventory of skins that are relatively cheap but look really nice. So basically these are the best expensive looking cheap skins in CSGO. This is a full inventory and this inventory is going to be nuts. Well, it's a full loadout and it's going to be nuts. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and hopefully you guys agree with my list somewhat. If you guys have any objections, let me know in the comments down below. And I guess without further ado, let's get right into the list. So first of all on this list is the CZ75 Auto Crimson Web. I went with field tested because it's way cheaper, plus it actually doesn't look that bad. I mean, there are a couple scratches on it, but it's a very awesome looking skin, and I think it's, for the price, it's by far the best CZ in the game. Next up, we have the Desert Eagle Night Minimal Wear, and this is a very clean skin. It's not super bright and vibrant and over the top, but it's just one simple color. It's just basically like it's darkish gray. And overall, though, for its price, it looks extremely extremely clean and nice. Moving on to the dualies, we got the Royal Consorts, and these things look insanely good. These things look really nice. They're basically gold dualies with little accents of emerald. So yeah, I mean, if you have green gloves or any sort of other green skins, like these would definitely go extremely well with them. But for the price, these are a must-have. Next up is the cheapest skin so far in this list, the 5.7 Capillary. There's not really too much I can say about it other than it just, for 18 cents, this thing looks really cool. And then we have the Glock Bunsen burner, a fan favorite for a very long time, and yeah, the reason why I put this on this list was because, well, it's the best Glock if you're on a budget. Plus, you can get it in minimal wear and it looks the same as factory new. There's not really that much of a difference between the two. Next up, we have the P2000 Imperial. Just, I don't know what to say, like, it's just a red, it's literally a red P2000 with some gold accents, and it's super nice for the price. Hey, that rhymes. Hey. Moving on to the P250, we have the Crimson Kimono Minimal Wear. I could have gone factory new, but there's not really that much of a difference. Plus, minimal wear is way cheaper. Now for the Revolver, we have one of the brand new skins from the Horizon case. We got the R8 Revolver Survivalist. And in my opinion, this is actually my favorite R8 Revolver in the game. Plus, considering it's so cheap, like it's just, I don't think there's a better option for like low budget, really nice skins like for R8 Revolvers. I mean, I don't think any of you guys are going to use it, but it's just good to put these on the list, just in case. Next up, we got the Tech 9 Isaac, one of the cleaner looking skins in the game. Very affordable, very cheap, has those nice little red accents, and it's just a great skin overall. Moving on to the USPS, we have another really clean skin. This one's a little bit more expensive, but it's a USPS, so that can be excused. But it's the Minimal Wear Cyrex, one of the coolest USPSs in the game for a low budget. Now we're getting into the SMGs. First off is the Mac 10 Candy Apple, and this is literally an 8-cent skin, but it looks super cool. It's literally just a red skin, but it's, I don't know, it's just, it looks pretty cool. Next up is the MP7, and this is a little bit more of a complicated skin. It's the Urban Hazard. There's basically just a camo pattern. It's kind of like an urban camo kind of pattern, and it looks nice with the orange. Okay, I'll admit the MP9 Dart doesn't really look that great, but it's a fairly simple skin, and I think, you know, it's good for the price. It's good for 34 cents for factory new, and it looks pretty clean. Next up, we got the P90 Chopper Minimal Wear. Just overall a really cool skin. It has those little blue flames, and then there's like, you know, all the orange and stuff. It's pretty colorful. And then we also have the PP Bison Brass. This is one of the, it's one of the simpler skins in the game, but it looks pretty cool. If you look very closely, it can kind of look gold, but yeah, it's brass, so it doesn't look that great, but it's nice. And then there's the UMP 45 Exposure Factory New. Definitely not the best looking UMP in the game, but for the price, it's a very sick looking skin, in my opinion. Now we're starting to get into the rifles. Starting off is the G3 SG1 Hunter, just a very clean looking skin. Actually, this thing looks really cool. It has like the little wood accents and stuff. It looks kind of like an older gun. And then there's the Scar 20 Bloodsport, arguably one of the best Scar 20s in the game. It's basically, it's like orangish red with like, you know, a lot of cool little Easter eggs on it. It's pretty sick. Next up is the Scout, and this isn't the best Scout in the game, but for, I mean, $2, it looks pretty freaking cool. It has like a little yellowish kind of like mechanical-ish design. I don't even know. It looks cool. Next up is by far my favorite Mag 7 in the game, the Mag 7 Heat. This thing just looks super duper cool. It has like the little fire accents and stuff. It looks like it's super duper hot, but it's not. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next up is the Novo Ghost Camo, and this is actually a pretty obscure skin. Not a lot of people know this exists, but it's a really cool skin. It's basically, it's kind of like a little camo-ish design with both red and blue on it. Next up is the sawed-off origami. Basically, it just looks like it's made out of wood with a little bit of yellow on it. It's a pretty clean, nice-looking skin. Super cheap, too. And for the final shotgun, we have the XM1014 Seasons Factory New. If you can get your hands on a blue leaf, it looks just a little bit cooler, but you can get whatever pattern you like. I mean, they all look pretty, like, it's all down to personal preference. For the M249, I went with the Nebula Crusader, by far the coolest M249 in the game. It has like a cool little arcade games like feel to it. It has a lot of cool little things on it. It has a cool design, that's it. Next up is the Negev Dazzle, and this is a more simple skin. It just has a like cool little pattern on it. There's little accents of blue, but then it's just mostly like white with like a cool little design, like a bunch of patterns. For the op, I went with the op Mortis because this is basically the poor man's dragon lore. It has a very similar look to the dragon lore with like the checkerboard pattern on the scope and everything, but it's super duper cheap for under $10. And field tested looks just as good as factory new. Next up, we got the Og Bengal Tiger. I could have went a little bit cheaper, but I thought the Bengal Tiger looked super duper nice, and it's probably the best for the price. Next up for the FAMAS, we had to go with the Valance. Yeah, I mean, overall, this is just one of my personal favorite skins for the FAMAS, just because it looks so cool, and it's nice and simple and clean. For the Glow, we have the Rocket Pop. This thing looks, it looks okay. The main reason why I like it is because of its price. It's 50 cents. It's super duper cheap. And then for the SG553, we went with the Pulse. Yeah, I mean, if you're into pink skins, this is probably a good skin for you. This is a skin that you'd probably enjoy. Now we're getting into the guns that people use. If you want to use the M4A1S, you can get the Decimator, which is by far one of my favorite skins in the game. And if you get it in field tested, it still looks pretty nice. It's not super dark, but it's not super bright either. It's great. And then for the M4A4, if you prefer the M4A4, you can get the Desolate Space, another really cool looking skin. And then there's actually a choice of two different AKs. The first AK is the AK-47 Frontside Misty, field tested, just a really cool looking skin, basically blue if you're on a blue themed inventory. But if you prefer red, you can get the AK-47 Orbit MK01. It's a little bit cheaper for $3 less. In my opinion, it's on the same level of coolness, but it's red. So whether you have a red or a blue themed inventory, I got you covered. And these last few skins are optional. These are if you're a complete baller. If you want to get some cheap gloves, you can get the hand wraps duct tape field tested for about $111. They just like, I don't know, they look kind of cool, and they're meme knives. They're meme skins. And then for the knife, I went with the Flip Knife Knight field tested. Probably one of the best looking cheap knives that looks expensive, like if you're on a budget. Because I think field tested has like the best balance of like, looking clean, but not being super expensive. I think field tested is probably the sweet spot for the Flip Knife Knight. Anyways, guys, what did you think about my list? Did you guys agree? Did you guys disagree? What changes would you guys make? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, click that bell icon. And if you watched the video all the way until the end, leave a comment saying hashtag I like cheap skins that look expensive. And I'll do my best to try to give you guys a heart. Anyways, guys, hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your day. Check out a few other videos on my channel. Join my Discord server. Come check out my Twitch streams. And yeah, giggity. Oof. So guys, hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. It's Turbo, and I'm out. Peace.